Good morning. This is Alonso Torres, Practice Speech 2, Presentational Speaking Overview. We were chosen to discuss one nonverbal communication tool that we feel is important to not only communication but communication as a whole, in public and in personal. My choice was body language, and here we go. So, in order to first figure out how and why body language is so important, it's very important to understand what body language actually is. So, body language, in a sense, is any language that is nonverbal, that doesn't allow words. It's the use of our gestures, our hands, our mouths, our smile, our face, our entire body speaks to the audience and to the receiving end of the speech more than sometimes words. Multiple studies, like we researched and I've researched in a Business Insider article, states that multiple studies show that half and even 90% of communication can be nonverbal. So more than half of what we're talking about isn't coming out of our mouths. It's coming out of the way that we present ourselves, the way that we use our hands, the way that we control our bodies and do things of that nature. And it goes across the board. It can be a public speech from the president, or it can be you speaking with your siblings, or with your kids, or with your wife or husband or spouse, what have you. Communicating is very, very important to body language, in the sense that what you're saying can come more from how you're presenting yourself in your body and in your gestures than in your speaking and in your words. So why is that so important? So body language is important because it's the way that we stand, the way that we use our hand gestures, and the way that we even smile and use our facial expressions. They convey a message. So at all times, people are looking at us, people are observing us, and our body language can really engage the audience and show people that, hey, I'm interested and I want you guys to listen to me, and I want you guys to really take what you need out of what I'm trying to say. Or it can be, hey, I'm just here to talk. I don't really plan to do a whole lot of say or really, be a whole lot. So people are going to get tuned out. Examples of body languages: usage of hands, not in pockets. I'm not sure if you've seen, some people that might speak and they might have their hands in their pockets, or they might kind of be a little bit nervous. That could be a good indicator. But usage of hands and using your hands to help convey a message, or to help explain something better, it makes all the difference in the world. Eye contact. Now, eye contact is really, really important because it makes someone feel like you're actually speaking to them and not just speaking to speak. Strong posture. You don't want to be slouched over. I think that's going to be an example in the next slide. But if I'm up and I'm assertive and I'm looking right at you, or I'm just slouched down like this and don't really have a whole lot of posture, it really gives off the sign that I don't care what I'm talking about. I'm just talking to talk, as opposed to a strong posture saying, hey, I'm passionate about this. I want you guys to listen to me, so give me your attention. Lastly, a calm and collective demeanor. So being calm, being collective, it's a good way to give off the appearance that you are prepared and that you are 100% into what you are saying. Don'ts. Slouching. So like I mentioned before in the last slide, slouching over, not really a good fit. No eye contact, fidgeting, uneasiness, no use of expressions. Believe it or not, a lot of what you can say is in your face. Eye contact for one, smiling. If you're just kind of having a facial expression that's pretty blank, no one's really gonna come into contact, or is going to try and reach out more and more to you. And any other form of gesture that gives off the demeanor that you're uninterested. So anything else that may make it seem that you just don't want to be there, you don't want to speak, it's going to turn people off. Body language in public speaking. This is just a few bullet points of why it's so important, and how it pertains to public speaking in this class, as opposed to more of a personal or more of a professional stance. It's understood public speaking is a daunting task. not a lot of people enjoy it. It's putting yourself out there. It's making yourself vulnerable to people looking at you and people, even critiquing and judging you. So with that being said, prioritizing and implementing as much preparation into understanding nonverbal communication can help you gain more confidence in delivering a great speech. I'm a big believer that prioritizing and preparing is huge, not only in public speaking, but in life altogether. And if you can add in this segment of speaking, which is nonverbal communication and body language, it will just make your speech over the top a little bit more. Body language, good posture, facial expressions, the impact how people perceive you as a speaker. So that's why it's so important. And really, proper body language is the key to taking your speech over the top and making it better than what you thought it might be. Below are some references that I used throughout my slide, and I hope you all enjoyed it. Good luck. I hope you really helped. I really helped you guys understand body language as a whole and why it's so important, and we'll look forward to using it in the future. Thank you.